Now, Britain has fallen out of the top 10 manufacturing nations for the first time on record. That's according to analysis by lobby group Make UK. We're now the 12th biggest manufacturer, and the organisation has called it a wake-up call for Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, who is aiming to secure investment in future technologies, including, of course, electric cars, batteries and wind turbines. We're joined now by Kate Hills, founder of Make It British. Kate, welcome to the show. No surprises here. For decades and decades, we've outsourced our manufacturing. We've given in to cheap foreign labour. We haven't protected British industry. We haven't protected British jobs. We've been addicted to cheap imported labour. Quelle surprise, we don't make anything anymore. How do we fix it?
Oh, gosh, where do we start? Well, a decent industrial strategy, I think, would be the main starting point. We've not had one for years. Manufacturing has been totally neglected by a whole succession of governments. It's been pushed aside in favour of a service industry, and it's decimated communities, like businesses and communities. And it should be the backbone of the UK economy. It's hard. Like, since the 1990s, we've seen this huge decline in manufacturing. It's not been the same in other countries like Germany, Italy, France. They're all ahead of us now. Well, Germany always was, but we're falling back and they're not. And we need to sort it out, because we can't be focusing on just a service industry going forward. A lot of the service industry jobs will get replaced by AI, but manufacturing, people that work in manufacturing, it's a decent salary, it's a decent job. We've somehow the face of manufacturing has, you get teachers and schools saying, don't go and work in a factory, get a proper job, go and work in a shop. And we've all seen that hasn't worked. And we need a fresh start, and we need to encourage more people to go and work in manufacturing again. And we need this industrial strategy desperately.
Well, Kate Hills, one of the obsessions seems to be, we heard it there, the jobs will be making electric cars, making batteries, making wind turbines. Net zero, Kate Hills, how much of a battleship chain has that been? Because we're outsourcing the manufacturing to countries like China of so many things. They don't give a damn about their carbon footprint. They're making stuff on the tube. We're outsourcing our carbon footprint. And now it seems for the Labour Party, the only new jobs they want are in electric vehicles. People don't seem to want to buy them. What kind of British manufacturing do you think we actually need? What kind of industries, Kate Hills, do we need to be pumping the dosh into?
Well, I would love to see our government actually doing their own procurement in the UK, and things like uniform, things, the MOD, we used to make tons of uniform for our own military, not only a decade ago, and now we don't make anything here. So we haven't even got a government who source locally. Like, unlike in the States, where they've got the Berry Agreement, where they source all of their local procurement, all of it locally. So if you have uniform that you put on a soldier in the US, it's been made in the US. In the UK, we're quite happy for other countries to make our military uniforms. So, we want the government to put its money where its mouth is and actually source locally as well. And actually, it's a false economy to be buying these products overseas. I saw it during COVID when I tried to get the government to source PPE locally, and I saw how their own procurement teams, for saving a few pence and through preferring to pay middlemen or women, we all know who they are, to source our PPE for us, we went to China rather than creating jobs in the UK to make our own PPE and other products like that for us.
Great stuff. Kate Hills, founder of Make It British. British uniforms for British servicemen. That's a policy I will salute. Thanks for having me on the show. Absolute pleasure.